Hello, TikTok friends. So, you want to move and retire to Spain? Stick around because this is a long video, but I will tell you everything my lawyer told me. Okay, thank you for stopping by and be prepared to watch a long video. I will try to make it short. Okay, this is about retiring to Spain. Okay, if you are an American, with a blue passport. Yes, that one. Very good. Okay, first one, you need money. That's right. You need money. So if you don't have it, start saving right now all that you can. Very good. Okay. And I will explain why you need money. I'm going to be talking about two visas, mainly one that is the non-lucrative visa. That's where you pay for your room and board, food, insurance, your own insurance, and all of that. Okay, so you're gonna start. We're gonna start by getting some paperwork together to apply for this visa at the consulate of Spain. Okay, I'm not a lawyer, but I spoke with one, and this is what I wrote down. I transcribed everything she said. Okay, very good. So I recommend that you get your own immigration lawyer from Spain. Okay, if you have family there, ask them what was who was the lawyer when they went there. So that might help. But I'm not gonna recommend because then you're gonna call me back. You told me to talk to this guy. No. You do that on your own, okay? And that way it's better. But I'm going to share with you what immigration lawyer told me what to do. So here we go. So once you apply for that and they approve it, you have 90 days to go to Spain and start the residence there. Okay? Pay attention to your lawyer, those that charge a lot of money. I don't know, 3,000 whatever euros. You better ask many questions and ask them what are they going to do, what the $3,000 euros is worth. What does that mean? What are they going to do for you for 3,000? Okay, some charge less. But it's your decision which way you want to go. Okay, very good. So, and once you enter and spend a year, then you can renew for another 2 years. And depending on which city you live, okay, when you go to renew, it's going to depend the amount of money you need to prove. It may be less if you are in a smaller city, not so much a metropolitan. For example, if you decide to go to Madrid, they might ask for more money compared to maybe Segovia, Cartagena, some other smaller city. Okay, so pay attention to that. The first year, look around, travel. It's easy to drive. Rent a car. It's easy to drive. And begin to study the signs of Spain when you drive. Okay, it's good to do that. Consider that moving to a city where it might be less expensive to live. Very good. So we need to always show that you have money to pay for you and your wife. I'm assuming that I'm talking to married people, but single people can apply too. Okay. And I will talk about the other visa for those people that are like younger, I don't know, 40 years old, because this is mostly for people 65 and over, they're planning to retire and use their social security and savings to do this. Very good. Not all consulates of Spain are the same. I don't know which one you will have to go. Um, Florida, Georgia, and South Carolina, they need to go to the one in Miami. Okay, so you may be someplace else, so you may need to go to a different state. So you have to find out which one. You can talk to your lawyer about it. Okay, now there you go. You have a question right there. So start writing down. Okay, general requirements. This is the basic. Okay, first, criminal background check with the FBI needs to be apostilled and translated by a sworn translator registered with the Ministry of Foreign Affairs in Spain. This translator, right, can be provided by your expensive lawyer. Yeah, ask him to work for that money. So he or she should provide you those translators. Obviously, you have to pay for the translation, okay? And when you submit the application, you have to pay for the application. All right, so he better do his work. Yeah, but I will tell you that in a minute. Next, medical certificate. You have to see your doctor so he can sign a document where you're not don't have any disease, contagious disease. Basically, that's what they want to know. Okay, and it needs to be apostilled and translated by the sworn translator registered in the ministry. I'm going to repeat this for every paper. Health insurance. You need to get your own insurance in Spain, and you have to pay like a year in advance. Talk to your lawyer, your very expensive lawyer, about this. Okay. If you have family members there, they will tell you which insurance you can get. So it's great if you have some kind of family over there already. Passport. When you apply, the consulate, they will keep the passport. So don't plan to go, oh, I'm going to go to Costa Rica or Mexico, Yucatan, because I'm gonna rest for a while this happens. No, no. The consulate will have the passport for you for a while, so you cannot travel there. Besides, you're going to Spain, so you may have to travel before, because depending on your case, you may apply for this next year. So, well, you could maybe, instead of Costa Rica, Mexico, go to Spain, check it out, drive around, check everything, to make sure, you find the place you want to spend some time there. So there you go. Do your homework. I did. So do your homework. Okay. These, you may not need this because you have your passport. If you're an American, I guess you need your birth certificate. Okay, because you're not naturalized. Okay, so you're an American, so born here. You need that birth certificate apostilled and translated by the sworn translator by the ministry. Okay, very good. Marriage certificate, the same thing. Find your, certificate, or order again your certificate. If you're single, well, then you're single. You need to have it apostilled and translated by the sworn translator by the ministry. Your lawyer will provide that. Very repetitive, no? Yeah. Proof of economic means. You have to show that you have the money to be there. So they can approve your non-lucrative visa. There are many ways. You may have stocks, mutual funds, you have savings account, you have your social security check, if that's what you're going to apply. If you're not applying that, well, you have to show some other income. If you want to be working in the United States, that's a different visa. That's a nomad. I'm going to talk about that. Nomad digital. I'll talk briefly in a second. Okay, so you need 6 months of a statement so they can see that you have that money. So you have to have a certificate of everything, the statements of the bank, so they can see that you're getting your social security check, that you have mutual funds money, savings account money, stocks money, that your Tesla and I don't know, your Microsoft and your Apple stocks are really high, and you have a lot of money, and it's going to make it easier. When they see that you pass the test, which is 35,000 euros, if you have more than that, you pass the test. Bingo, boom, you're on, you're almost on the plane. Okay? The savings account needs to have at least 20,000 euros. 20, 0, and 3 more zeros. Okay, or more. Excellent. So between your social security check and your 20,000 euros, obviously that social security check for 2 people needs to be at least 3,600 euros for a total of 39,000 euros a year. You want to buy those euros now, so open the account in Spain. I will tell you that in a second, which bank. So we have euros already there. Yeah, you gotta move fast. Okay, obviously, for you to have 6 months of your social security check, well, you have to wait 6 months to apply, correct? So yeah, you might have to wait a while. So if you're already getting that check, I'm sure you have 6 months already. So you can apply in about a month or so, maybe 2, because you need to get the FBI certification. That takes like 4 weeks to 5. And the translation, that may take a while, 2 weeks, whatever. So by the end of the year, you might be in Spain. Also, both of you need to sign a notarized statement saying you will not work in Spain if it's the non-lucrative visa. Okay, it needs to be translated. I mean, apostille translated by a sworn translator by the ministry. Oh, great! And you cannot be employed by the time you submit this to the consulate of Spain. Very good. Let's talk about briefly about the digital nomad, which is freelance. If you're going that route because you're still working, whatever, or you're young, I don't know, 40 years old maybe, you need the job contract or mercantile contract for at least 3,600 euros a month, your contract. Okay, and you need the documentation from the commercial registration from the company. So, I'm sure the registration that you are employed, freelance, and you're getting this amount of money a year, or monthly, and it needs to be apostille, translated by sworn translator by the ministry. All right. And this company loves you so much working from home that you can work in Spain. Awesome. Then tell Spain that you are working freelance and you may have to pay taxes, but you can talk this with your lawyer, your very expensive lawyer, that how much you may have to pay taxes. So they may see, oh, but you pay a lot in the United States. Well, that should be sufficient. They may say that. Or just give us a little bit. And then, well, that might happen. But talk to your lawyer, okay? And obviously, you have to get your own insurance. Not lucrative, and freelancers need to get their own insurance. Housing. When it comes to applying, you don't need an apartment. It's called piso, an apartment. You don't need it. Okay, you can use a friend or a family member address. Okay, and when you get there, then you start, looking for an apartment. You ask your family or friend, hey, can I stay here for a couple of weeks, please? I'll pay for the room and board while you find your place. Okay, so be kind about that. Don't stay 1 year. Obviously, you want to have everything ready, everything done before you go to the consulate, but your very expensive lawyer will help you with that, to be ready. And he or she will tell you, hey, you're ready to submit. Okay, thank you. All right. And they will let you know. After 180 days in Spain, you become a resident fiscal, meaning that you need to report to the IRS, the Spain IRS, if you will, the Spain fiscal resident. I don't know the name of the place, but anyways, the IRS, Spain, to report. It's like a informative information. Hey, I live here with a non-lucrative visa. This is what I get from my Social Security. These are the money I have to live here, and that's it. You may not have to pay taxes, just to be informed how you live here. So IRS needs to know. Okay. If it's the other one, the freelancer, then yes, you may have to pay taxes, but you can figure it out with your lawyer. So the lawyer cost varies. I've seen all kinds of prices. I pay $65 to get this information. Okay, I paid for the interview. Some people pay. I pay 65 euros. Some charge 70 euros, and some even charge 150 euros. Okay, for 1 hour. So you better be prepared. If you want to pay that, you shouldn't. You should pay like 70. Be prepared. I'm giving you a basic idea of what it looks like, because I got it. I got the proof. I got the proof. So they usually, once you decide to work with them, hey, I like you, we're gonna work with you. You like the price? They're gonna charge you 50% upfront at the beginning of the process to help you, and when you submit right to the consulate, they will charge you the other half. There is one price for you, the spouse, the one applying, and the husband and your wife will be half. So whoever is the main person applying will pay more, and the other person will pay half. So let's say you will be charged 1,000 euros. Let's just say your wife will cost $500. 500 euros, sorry. And remember, you have to pay for the translation, the apostle, and the to apply to the consulate. I don't know how much they charge, but they can tell you. The lawyer, consulate fees, translation, and the money you need to live there. Don't forget to open an account in Spain when you visit to see if you like it or where you want to be. You can use BBVA Bank or Banco Santander. Those two. B as in boy, BB, boy, V victory, A as in apple. BBVA or Banco Santander. Very popular bank. The other one, those two are very popular. And ask for a non-resident account. They might ask for, you can open it before you go, really, before you apply. They might ask you for your passport, that kind of thing, and just ask them to how to go about transferring money from your bank account in USA to them. All right? And make sure you know how much it is, how much is it, how much you can transfer, all of that. So by the time you apply, they see, oh, but you have El Banco in España. Oh, you have one already. Oh, very good. So, and you have a lot of money. Oh, so excellent. Approve quickly. Let's go. Give this person the visa. And well, that's how you do it. I hope this information is great. I think it is. It helped me. I know what I need to do. But you can save the video and watch it whenever you can. Excellent. Good luck with that. Take care. Bye.